positive, it's a true negative. Yes? But you can also be false negative. Τι λες μωρέ μαλάκα. So if it's a false negative, it's a true positive. Yes. Malaka, this is the variant. I am, but I'm not, but I am. And they drove us crazy with this, and nobody said anything. Nobody. People were just accepting, because this is how they brainwash us. They brainwash us. False positive, false negative. Malaka, I take it. It's very hot here. I don't want to take my clothes off, because I want you to contact me in Tinder. Yeah, because in Tinder I'm naked. Not completely naked, so that there is surprise, no? And they start, to λέω, Malaka Vladimir, what are you doing? It's an asymptomatic war. Asymptomatic, so it's a war, but it's not a war. Hey, yeah, we special military position to denazify. What? Denazify. Nazi from the Nazis? from Hitler, the Nazis? Da! Re Malaka, the President Zelensky is Jewish. Re, what are you telling me, Napume? Oh, no, нет проблем. Нет проблем, my ass. O sea, you saying to Ukrainian, we're coming to denazify you. Megale, what can I tell you? It's like, you know, remember when Bill Clinton, the young people won't remember. Well, Bill Clinton with Monica Lewinsky, by the way, Lewinsky, I thought she was Macedonian, because there are a lot of ski here. There are a lot of ski Macedonia, and I'm very impressed. My country didn't use the Monica Lewinsky blowjob for propaganda against Macedonia. Normally Greeks do this. You see, a Macedonian gave the American president the blowjob in the Oval Office. Normally they do these things, Greece. Oval Office or Anal Office, because when they fuck the rest of the world, I call it the Anal Office. I'm sure most of you who follow politics and kind of will remember this. The guy appears on TV. He appears on TV, maximum audience, he says. And he looks at the camera and he says, I did not have sex with that woman. Bill Clinton. Megale, she gave you a blowjob in the Anal Office. So this tells you that blowjob is completely legal. It's not sex. So next time, for the men, you can tell her, give me a blowjob. What are you saying? It's okay, the American president got a blowjob in the Anal Office. It's okay. There is no problem. It's completely legal. Yeah, so this Vladimir comes in, no, we are going to denazify a Jewish president. What I'm surprised is that Israel hasn't said anything. When normally Israelis, you touch a Jewish dog in Buenos Aires, Argentina, and it's war. It's war. They send the Mossad, they send the Shabak, they send the Shin Bet, they send everybody to save the fucking Jewish dog in Buenos Aires, Argentina. There is a lamb in New Zealand, a Jewish lamb in New Zealand. Wow! They are being against Israel, against the Jewish, and they haven't said anything. Have you noticed that Israel has not pronounced itself? Very strange, because there is a Jewish community in Ukraine. There was a Jewish community in Russia, but they kicked them out. Now they are all in Israel, Aleya. So you have a lot of Russian Jewish new in over there in Israel. So after this, the Batmanakis and the war starts, there was a period, because I like to remember things, because when it happens, you don't analyze them. Analyze them. You don't analyze them, you analyze them afterwards. You remember the Me Too movement? They were too Jewish. Malakas of Einstein, Epstein, they were Jewish. Nobody said anything. No, they are not Jewish, they are Americans. Malaka, Weinstein, Epstein, it doesn't sound very Palestinian. They didn't say a word. This is the geopolitics hypocrisy, no? Which is why I love geopolitics, because they play with us and we don't even pay attention. So by Weinstein, you know, Me Too, and the Me Too created a problem for us, for the men, because all of a sudden, all the men here, we were cannibals. You don't know how to talk to a woman anymore. You know, you're careful like this, and it happened to me. You meet, for example, a lady in a bar, a restaurant, wherever. Γεια σου, τι κάνεις? Είμαι ο Δημήτρης. I am Jimmy's. Yeah. First, the social distance. Social distancing. 1.5 meters. So what do? Are you talking to me? I'm talking to you. I'm trying to open a conversation. After you have tried for like 3.5 months, she allows you to go out for dinner with her. After the dinner and a couple of bottles of wine, you go to her apartment or she comes to yours. And then the problem of the Me Too starts. This is when it started. You know, you're there romantic, so you put the candles. I am Greek lover, bullshit. This is a complete mythology. This is fallacious. You know, when girls tell you, no, I went to Greece this summer, I made love with Nikos on the beach. You made love with Nikos on the beach? Bullshit. You know how the beaches are at night, full of mosquitoes. This is absolute mythology. Only American Greeks, Greek Americans and Greek Canadians and Greek Australians. Yes, I met a Greek lover. His name was whatever, Sotiris, and we made love on the beach. No, Malaka, wake up. Go back to Australia, to Brooklyn or to Toronto. Wake up. No Greek makes love on the beach because you have the mosquitoes. This is how it goes. So you start with the girl, and she pulls out a paper. It's like a contract. This is what you can do, this is what you cannot do. Malaga, because a Jewish guy was blackmailing girls, now I have to ask you, yes. So you start, you kiss her. This I can do, yeah, this, yes. You start touching. This I can do, yeah, this, yes. You can do. You start touching further down, this you can do. So you continue. Don't make me give you details. You can imagine the scene, no? And then you start in the more serious part of the love scene, no? And the more serious part becomes more serious. Not serious from Syria, serious from not laughing. And then you tell her, no, because it happened to me, you want to try this? And it's not because there was the period, yes is yes. Dax, yes is yes. This you do. No is no. Dax, we got it, Dax. Me too. No is no, yes is yes. I understand completely. And then you ask, you want to try this? And she kills you. She says, why not? What is why not? Why not? We can try. Yeah, but is it yes or is it no? Why not, Remalaka? Jimmy, why not? So you know this Me Too movement all of a sudden created a distance from good men, because there are good men, there are still good men. So if you put the Batmanakis, the social distancing, the fucking compressor, and the I don't know what, and the Me Too, you know the homosexual population in the world rose 400%. Yes, because homosexuals never say no, it's always yes. You want to try this? Yes. Can I bring 5 friends? Of course, bring them in. This is why I like being with homosexuals and lesbians, because they don't have filters, they don't have complexes. And now with the ladies, we have to start being careful, to be politically correct. You have to be careful not to touch the blacks. No, Black Lives Matter. Malaka, Black Lives Matter only in America, because Black life doesn't matter in Canada. No. Black life doesn't matter in Cuba. No. In Brazil? No. In Africa? No. Only in America. You see how the Americans are. They sell you Black Lives Matter. Me Too movement, America. Black Lives Matter, America. And nobody gives a fucking shit about the rest of the blacks in the world. So this is the situation. And with the Me Too movement, I was it was chemical castration. So I tried the other area. And I understand a lot of you ladies, when you say, no, this I don't want to try. Because, you know, it can be a little bit traumatic from the gays. Let me tell you a story now. This situation with Ukraine, this situation with the Me Too, it brings me to thinking that, like my brother Pedja said before, talking about women, because somehow us comedians, you know, you always have to find themes to catch the people. And for some reason, the woman factor always comes up. And the woman factor is that, indeed, what Pedja said before, women will always be cleverer than men. It's the evolution, you know, Darwin, Spencer, it's the evolution. Why? Because men, when we have to do an individual group therapy is a euphemism for masturbation. Because you're on your own and you feel lonely, so you have your individual group therapy. But as men, we are much more retracted, because we are manual. So, Whereas women, you are digital. You know, you are one step ahead. Of course, some women are digital and analogical. And a lot of men in Mykonos are only analogical. It happens a lot. It happens a lot. For example, how do they play with men? How do they know that men are stupid? When this thing, the PlayStation came out, no? They do the joystick.